Hello and welcome, beautiful people. We'll skip the typing because I just don't feel like it. I will go right away into the Angular side of things and have a look. Can pump up the volume now. Here we go. Yeah, so we did demonstrate that, right, in our last program. Oh, and it's 789, I believe, right? Yes, 789 round. So should we change the previous example to filter the list heroes just? You can fly, is the flying heroes pipe. Okay, so we have hero, all heroes, pipe, that. Unexpected behavior. Yep. It's just to change the object reference itself, yes. But that would be. Now is the thing, you know, it is computationally demanding to to mutate the array each time, or create a new array or new structure. On the other hand, the impure pipe would be somehow demanding as well, right? And now is the question, how can I tell which is more efficient, to mutate it or use that pipe? Which one is it? If you mutate, it doesn't execute, yeah. Create new array with new hero appended, assign that to heroes. Glad detects the change in array reference and executes the pipe. If you mutate the input array, doesn't execute, yeah. Sure. Okay, so that's not much of explanation, is it? This is not. Okay. Detecting impure changes within composite objects. Okay, so we just define it as impure. I did find out down. If they will just tell me that I have to say they're impure, like pure false, and that's it, without explaining what is happening behind that, then I did not have to read it at all. Executes impure pipe every time it detects a change with every keystroke or most movements. Okay. Long-running impure pipe could dramatically slow down your application. Long-running, you mean it has been run often, or the code inside of the pipe is long? Be specific for the fuck's sake, but I think it is like the code inside of the pipe, which would be the problem. Yeah, only that. That's the thing. Everything else is the same. Yeah, this is the previous thingy. Here it just extends, and then you put this flag in there. Because the transfer function is trivial and fast. Okay, so it is the code in it. And there are yeah, only that changes, of course. That's the only thing with changes in there. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so they really did not describe. Okay, there's one principle which they did describe, and that was that uh, the change detection is run every time we have some like event which is like moving mouse, clicking on everything, hover, whatever, right? But the pipe, that one, the change detection on the pure pipe is only when the direct reference from that variable is changed, which is the primitive value or the reference to a composite object. They call it composite object, right? Yeah. Call it composite object. That's all there is, and we have now unwrapping from an observable, caching, pipes and precedent. Okay, so let's go. Oh, the observables can do it synchronously too? Interesting. I thought that it's used only for asynchronous code. The observables overview, where is it? Who knows? So let's see. It's in the reference. Async pipe. To accept observable as input and subscribe to input automatically. Without this pipe, your component code would have to subscribe to the observable to consume its values. Extract the result values, expose them for binding, and unsubscribe when observable is destroyed. To prevent memory leaks. Or I can skip all of that, and here we say, where's the async? Here, async. Why is this dollar at the end? It's an impure pipe that saves boilerplate code in your component. Saves means we don't have to write it. To maintain the subscription and keep delivering values from that observable as they arrive. Following code example binds observable of message strings to a view with async pipe. Okay, so I see. So that's an observable. When we have that observable, you just put it in here, and this subscribes, unpack, displays, and unsubscribes when it's destroyed. Cool. That's all that was, right? To maintain subscription, keep delivering the values from the observable as they arrive. Yeah, subscribe, consume values, extract the result values, expose them for binding, and unsubscribe observable when it's destroyed. How did you? Okay, so here, return interval pipe messages, and look at that. Get recent observable message is this. What was this pipe? And this is async thingy. Oh, it was there. There we go. Async. And we are in observables. The pipe, that was something which did create the observable, right? Use to stitch together functional operators into chain. It's reading the emitted value. Okay, so it's reading the emitted value from here. It is, I guess. You pipe a stream and subscribe to it. So let me see. Sure, so that was 1000 in there and in here. So we have interval 500, and after 500 milliseconds it will do. But the interval was work. What was the interval? That just and it returns observable? What the hell? Creates observable that emits sequential numbers every specified interval on time on a specified schedule. Oh, it returns numbers. Okay, so that returns observable with a number in it, right? So it returns observable that emit an infinite sequence of ascending integers with constant interval of time of your choosing. First emission is not sent immediately, but only after the first period has passed. Okay. By default, this operator is the async schedule. I don't know what that is. National to become my pass. Okay, blah blah blah. And here's example. You have numbers. There's something and numbers. 5. Take 4. What the hell is take 4? Oh, that's something. I don't know what is take. Take the first 4. Oh, I see. Thank you. Yeah, and then it will take only the first one, right? I see. Thank you. And complete the subscription. Okay, so it closes the subscription. And take 4 numbers. It's this. Subscribe, and then we log it next. Oh, and here's the okay. Where the logs comes from? They are missing it. Well, maybe that's just saying that that's the output. Okay. Okay, so we did understand that. So this returns number. Here we say messages, this messages. Okay, so takes I, returns ith message. And then we will take 4 of that. Oh, I haven't done this. How come the pipe have like multiple things in it? It's really easy once you get the why this works. It's just timeline. Start a timeline, emits values to which you can subscribe. I think I did understood how the interval works. And okay, and in pipe I can do, and that is like it is like chained, like the first one then outputs that to this guy, or I don't know. Maybe I should study a little bit of that. You can have in the pipe operators mapped up, etc. Okay, so it does the first one, then the second one, and the pipe does it, right? So if I have a look into, look at that. There's a, like operator function. You can have multiple of those. I see. I see. Okay, so this is the example, and this would be filter divisible by 2, then you add that to that. This, okay, so it takes the x, and here it will take that from here, right? So it will do this, the result from this will go into map, and the result from map will go to the result of scan. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, okay. And then all of that you subscribe to just output it to the console. Ah, I see. So it will do 1, so that is not divisible by 2, so nothing. Then in second it will do 2, 2 is divisible, so it will be 4, it will return 4. So here it's it will take, it is 0 in the beginning, right? 0, 4, and that will save in there, and then it will output 4, maybe. What is this? I don't know what this kind is. But I think the main thing I did understood that I have certain group of operators which I can use in the pipe, and they are executed sequentially. Okay, thank you, Peter. It's very helpful. Okay, and if I have a look at take, it's source lift. Okay, that's okay. That's a rabbit hole. Scope creep. Return. I was trying to understand something else in here, and I totally forgot what it was. This will just, okay, yeah, this was the async pipe, right? So, and this one is called async message. So we can have a look. We are here, and how does it look like? Okay, if I say resend. Ah, okay, so it changed. Oh, that's kind of short interval, isn't it? Half of second. A second. Ah, it doesn't matter. Okay. And by updating the value in the, yeah, they were saying here that you don't have to do all of, you know, like the subscribing to it, then create the binding for the templates to read that, and then displaying it into the binding, and after that unsubscribing. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Here they said that somewhere. Okay. Caching HTTP requests. Contain backend services. The HTTP client service uses observables and offers the HTTP client GET. Trans observable database request data for response. Use the impure async pipe to accept an observable as input. Subscribe to the input automatically. Change detection rules for a component. Performance problems. Call the server only when the requested URL changes. Use the pipe to cache the server response. Let's show the following. Okay, so let's see. Fetch. And that will be in the template. Where's the template? Ah, hold on. This is the pipe. And oh, we don't have anything. Hold on. It's hero list. Okay. Hero list, and then here. Oh, it's called fetch. It's not the async as we did it in here. It's the fetch thingy. Or is it? Oh, hold on. The fetch is defined. In here. Okay. It's a way to fetch data async not used very often. Mhm. So this will be loaded only when we change the URL in the browser. The URL in the ng4. So only if the URL changes, it will fetch. God fucking damn it. Okay, this one I don't get fully. That's this guy, right? Yeah, that's this guy. Okay, so one thing, we don't do shit in here. It has just the template. And this example, the URL will change based on the URL in the ng4. Okay, so the URL is here. So if we change this, oh fuck. If we change this, yeah, it will trigger. Oh. When. Okay, so when the JSON, like the inside of the JSON changes. Which I have assumed. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Where's the heroes JSON? Where the fuck is it? Package. Here. It has this. This is what we have here. Oops. Undo. That's this. And when something changes inside of that, it will change probably. So if we change this to like so, do I have to save it? Saved. Yeah. Okay. That application was not rebuilt, right? It just loops like all the time in it, like and fetched based on the URL. What do you mean by the URL? You mean, because this is an object, right? And I did not change the URL here. Oh, you mean, yeah, I see. You mean the data in the URL will change. That's what you are saying, right? Now I get you. Okay, now I understand. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. What was there? I hope I didn't show something which I shouldn't. So it looked a little bit like I did, but there's nothing open like that. Okay. Anyway, this guy says that the round number 789 of me trying to learn shit. Oh, you haven't? Well, yeah. Now I'm working on a project where they are using everything, and I think it's not for the better. So I'll stop the timer.